Hello guys, this is Vibe Convos and I am Faith. This is Mommy and Okwe. And today we have interesting stuff for you as usual. And we're going to be starting with recently concluded elections where Buhari defeated Atiku. We have R.Kelly, we have Toyin Lawani's birthday photo shoot. Did you see that? You guys see that? That was something. It was like a Kardashian kind of photo shoot. Then we have Wyclef confirming he's Nigerian, and we have Wale's recent interview where he was talking about Nigerian parents and how they show love in essence to each other. They don't really show love, or how they show love to each other. So we're going to be starting with the elections now. So what do you guys think about the results? Because people have been saying it is Ojoro, they rigged it, this and this, we do not know. But what do you guys really think about the elections?
To be honest, the results do not tally with, the emotions of the people. And there seems to be quite some foul play, some of which include the fact that the places that, have been claimed to be ravaged by war. I mean, you have millions of people, turning out to vote for, either Buhari or Atiku, and it just doesn't.
Ravaged by war.
Ravaged by war, by like Boko Haram and all of that. Ravaged by terrorism.
Only northern eastern Nigeria that are basically just two states that
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's
because Kaduna and Co. don't really have Boko Haram.
I'm talking about Borno.
Okay,
and I think Yobe, even some parts of Adamawa. Yeah, so it doesn't tally. What else do I think? There's definitely some foul play on both sides, if you ask me. True. Definitely some foul play. It was expected, somewhat expected, but there seems to be more. What's the word now? People seem to be really sad about the outcome. Atiku is saying he's not going to.
Yes,
concede.
Yes, that he said he has rejected the results due to what you said. So he said he rejected the result and he's going to take them to court. But we know that Buhari has been given the letter of he has been re-elected and he's given the re-election letter and already back to office and he's still doing his duties as the president. So we do not know we do not know whether. And again, let me know. Let me say what I want to say.
Something.
And again, okay,
you said that there was foul play in the election, agreed, but those areas affected by Boko Haram, just because there was bombing in Borno State, I don't think that's enough reason to make them not vote Buhari, because Buhari is not Boko Haram. So
it's not about voting
really
Buhari.
It's
the turnout. That's what I'm saying.
The
numbers don't tally.
Those states don't have the numbers, or what?
The reason,
I don't get.
Not very likely. I disagree that some of the states that they claim, if those numbers are real, they include animals, children, and
is the numbers you mean, not them voting?
No, I said numbers.
The numbers.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying online that Borno has Boko Haram and yes, they are voting Buhari. So I'm like,
it has nothing.
Should I tell you why they vote Buhari? They see Buhari as their. It's not tribe. Atiku too is an Hausa person, but they see Buhari as probably their messiah, someone that upholds Islam dearly. And they see Atiku married an Igbo woman. He married, you understand? He didn't follow their doctrine.
It's more liberal.
So yes, so that's why they think Buhari is more of a Muslim than Atiku. So I think that's why they're going for Buhari.
I think you're contradicting yourself, because if you're saying foul play means Atiku would have won.
No, so, I'm not saying foul. I'm saying you said why you think they would have gone for Buhari. Why you think they went for Buhari? I'm saying this is why I think people went for Buhari.
No, but we're saying Atiku should have won the election.
We're not saying Atiku should have won the election. We're just saying there was foul play on both regards to the numbers, the outcome, and everything about the elections. That's what we're saying.
So meaning the foul play in a way contributed to Buhari winning. If there was
most likely, definitely,
most likely Atiku would have won.
Not necessarily, but there was foul play. Some of the margins were too high. Plus there have been a lot of videos circulating the internet of both parties trying to, rig
Both parties, okay.
Yes. What's the problem? Are you here to support a party?
I'm not supporting. I'm just trying to
You're trying to see what we're saying to know if we're supporting a party.
No, I'm just trying to clear out
because
something.
you seem to be trying to. I don't understand what's going on.
Trying to what?
I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, you were saying something.
Yeah, you won't bringing it up. Follow through.
Not necessarily. You know what you're doing.
I don't.
Next topic, darling.
I know my mind.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think when Atiku goes to court, do you think he can pull through? Do you think he can pull through? By
pull through, I don't know what he has to defend. I don't know if he has proof. It'd be nice to come through with the proof. How do you know that these places that where you did not win, or how do you know that you were cheated out of the election? If he has proof, fine. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the CJN."
I really want to ask you one question.
What question?
Do you think Buhari is the kind of person that even if Atiku won, do you think Buhari would step down?
He has no choice. It's not like
because some people look at him as a dictator, as look at him as someone that is very. What's the word? I don't know the word he's describing, but because some people look at him in that manner.
I think that question. That's
if Atiku had won.
Do you think? If he goes to court
and it's proven that there was foul play,
yes,
there's more likely to be a rerun. In my opinion,
okay.
Do you think that's what I think?
I don't feel Buhari is going to just step down.
Favors Atiku and Atiku is the winner. Buhari doesn't have a choice to stay.
I doubt that the court will rule and say Atiku won.
It's happened before. It's happened before though.
In this case now, this guy in River States, that governorship, whatever, when the court favored one person and the other guy.
And before that, the other guy had won.
Yes, the other guy had won. You found out that there was a foul play. And I can't remember.
So if the court says it, Buhari does not, even though he's a military. Buhari does not have a choice. He has to step down.
Go.
And if he doesn't, other nations like QS and UN that are chilling to enter Nigeria, that would be an excuse to quickly enter Nigeria and do whatever they want to do and, choke their mouths inside.
So we wish Atiku the best. We hope.
I saw a picture of him crying and Buhari laughing. I don't know.
No. Sorry, please. Different funny memes that have been coming out on the internet. You guys don't take a chill.
That was not a meme, it was an actual video.
Apart from that one, there were several memes. There were several photoshopped pictures of Buhari, King of the North. They had
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
That was hilarious.
There were lots of funny pictures coming out. Some even Buhari dancing and Atiku crying and.
Yeah. Who did you vote for?
Me? Donald Duke.
Okay, who did you vote for? Okay.
Who did you vote for?
You didn't vote.
Yes,
I voted for Atiku.
My area was.
Your area was
my area was not.
Oh safe. Yeah, Agor area was very what do you call it? There was a lot of unrest.
There was a lot of violence around.
But I do have an anger, which is mostly with Lagosians.
Okay.
I mean, it's a general anger that cuts across all. There were nearly 80 something million registered voters, and only about 28 or 29 million people came out to vote. I think that's terrible.
The numbers.
About 80 something
million.
Million.
It wasn't not 5 million then.
No, registered. I'm talking generally.
Okay,
total. Yeah, not Lagos.
Registered. Okay,
of
Lagos
registered Nigeria.
Okay.
Registered voters.
Okay.
People who were eventually accredited and eventually voted were about 20 something million, and I think that's really sad. Particularly Lagos. Lagos had about 5 million or 5 million plus registered voters, and then I see only how many 1.6. I don't think that's acceptable. Plus, I think that we're not ready to move forward as a nation. That is, if we claim that we want to change something, you come out and change it. You come out and change it. You don't scream that you want change.
The biggest noise makers in Nigeria were Lagosians. You would think
they were talking, but they didn't come out.
I agree.
Massive. My area too. I first came out in the morning. You understand? I first came out in the morning, but time I got there, INEC officials were not yet there yet, so I had to go back home. And because I used to tell my parents to come out, so I had to go back home. Because my own side that is far off from my parents' and registered. Theirs is closer to the house. Mine is like far off, like 3 to 4 bus stops away.
Okay.
So when I now heard what was happening on social media. I was like, I don't think I wanted to go because I spoke to the INEC official. They were like, they will allow me go as long as I have my PVC. I can just go. If I'm driving, they won't disturb me. The police on the road won't disturb me. I should just show them my PVC. I'm going to go my polling unit. But what I saw, I was like, man, I don't think I'm going anywhere. And that was a very good decision on my own part because I don't know what would have happened.
And also, so these Igbo areas that they burnt their polling stuff, probably if they had counted it would have, but still, it will not be up to 2 million.
There's no way
out of 5 million.
2 million people that they restricted from voting.
So, but still though.
It's very sad. So I think we deserve whatever it is that we believe that we're suffering right now. We do deserve it. I don't deserve it because I voted.
Mine is just Lagosians. The youths of Lagos are really big noisemakers online, but in person. Even the turnout for that stuff one time, they were saying let's turn out and protest one stuff, and nobody came out. There was one protest that happened sometime ago on Twitter.
Did it have to do with
the female
Chibok girls or the girl that was raped
on Twitter? No, like they were like let's rally, let's come out and protest. The next thing they turn out, maybe just 3 people were there. So
something about
that's really Lagosians. They will make noise online. That mob mentality.
It's like
come out.
Let me give an example. It's like somebody's harassing somebody. Probably a policeman is harassing a civilian or something, and people are in the bus and they're watching. They just keep quiet and they allow you to carry your cross yourself. Take all pictures
online,
take pictures,
post you on
shout, insult the police online, and do nothing. And watch you. Even if you went overboard, what you said, they don't come in and step in and say, Oga, leave this babe or something. They just let you be. So when I go outside, when I see people having issues and when I just talk my own and I just leave. I don't want any situation where nobody's going to come and defend. I don't just go and go overdo. I just say my own bit and leave.
Yeah, and on the final note, INEC has an issue. And I think if INEC doesn't sort out their own issue as an organization on their own, then
they should just scrap out this ballot box system.
The I doesn't stand for independence anymore. Like, they're not an independent body. Let's be factual. In my opinion, I don't think they're independent.
They should just scrap out this ballot box system. They should bring something else. They should bring maybe e-voters card or e-card or e-online card. Or you just go there, they have your picture on the screen. When you vote, you just have this person. It won't show you. You just have the party. It won't show who you voted, but you just put people on the map and it just shows there a blank person's face. You just show that
face party picture.
Much easier, less.
Everybody just count it there. Everybody take pictures, count it there. We know who actually is leading in so polling units. You know who is. That's just the best way to go about this thing. This ballot system, box system is really annoying. Imagine transparent ballot box at this time. 24/7. I don't understand. Plastic one. Like, you can't even spell the names on the ballot boxes.
In fact, the things are not even engraved on it. They use.
Some people couldn't even find their names.
Such a shame. That's what I have to say.
That card. If we can have PVCs, I think it's easy for them to get that E.
They use card readers for this thing now. Why don't they just
before they even accepted the card reader?
It's easier for them to cheat with this archaic ballot system.
Yes, they want a system where they can control.
They know what they are doing.
They know what they know what they're doing. I'm sure probably people in other countries they'll just be laughing that for the country. But that's that. We have R.Kelly. R.Kelly just he was sentenced, right?
He turned himself in.
He turned himself in, and his bail was for how many?
$1 million.
So we heard that a woman paid for his bail, but she didn't pay. I think she didn't pay complete. She just paid.
Yeah, I think there's a minimum of $100,000 that you can pay.
So now he's we won't say he's free or is
roaming free until trial. I'm guessing
his passport has been taken.
Yeah,
he can't leave the state where he can't leave the country, and that's on terms.
Wow, it's unfortunate. Have you guys cancelled him in terms of cancelling his art?
I don't really listen to him like that.
Like one day, man, his song shuffled in, and the fact that I couldn't because I couldn't listen to it, I cried. That's how much impact R.Kelly has had on our generation. R.Kelly is one of the greatest musicians to walk the surface of the earth. I think that's why there's so much hurt. You know what?
For me, that cancel culture, though, I don't have cancel culture. I don't agree with what he did, but I can separate the artist from the individual, personally.
It might not be so hard, but imagine listening to Girl, I Want to Be Alone With You, and then imagine one 14-year-old girl that R.Kelly had. Oh my goodness.
You're a hardcore fan, like you fuck with him. Me, I'm a Surface fan, so like I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurt. It hurt deep. It hurt deep. I'm not going to lie. I guess it's what it is, man.
It's trash though. Like you can have any girl you want. You can have women. Like you can have any girl, but you go for
the
young.
truth. There's when it comes to creativity, there are some forbidden fetishes that bring out. I'm telling you, this is just R.Kelly's own coming to the fore. Trust me, more people are going down, and you'll be shocked to hear the kind of things that they do just to keep them creative. Trust me. R.Kelly's they're so many.
This is for the arts.
It was of course a flaw.
Okay, yes.
But it affected how he created music.
You're saying this action actually led to some good.
Yes.
So he created better music.
Yes, he could have created better art, but at the detriment of.
This is like his own smoking weed, I guess.
Something like that.
His own drugs.
Something like that.
It's crazy.
And it's painful. It's very painful.
Crazy.
Wow. Then there's a Wale interview with the Smiths. They have their show. The Smith women have 2 generations have their show, and Wale was recently featured, and he spoke about his experience growing up as a Nigerian in the abroad and how his parents never did PDA, how they never said I love you and stuff. And the video was nice, but I have an issue with it because the way he said it made it seem like the Nigerian narrative. And so, do you agree with the video? Have you seen the video?
I saw some part of it.
He was not lying, but he just made it seem like
every Nigerian can relate.
I cannot relate with it.
I think that's Wale's parents' generation,
yes.
Which is almost about our own parents. If we're being honest, if we're being honest, that's.
If my dad even wants to tell me I love you,
Nigerian parents' narrative.
My dad even only says
mostly.
My dad only says he loves me when probably I'm angry with him and like, I love you.
My dad has never said
he says it. He never comes and say I love you like directly.
That's why I can't.
And when he says it's always wet, I'm like,
my mom just goes my angel. My mom uses a lot of endearing words. I don't remember her particularly saying I love you.
My dad used to peck me and say I love you. I know. It was.
You were not born in Nigeria.
I was born in Nigeria. I don't understand.
Wait, did you grow up in Nigeria? You spent a portion of your life abroad.
That does not. But Popsy was born and bred here, so like.
But were they there together?
My parents.
Yes. So they witnessed different culture where kissing and saying I love you wasn't.
This does not affect. No, like.
You don't think so? I think it does.
My parents like. It's a damn thing, not the America.
It's not even about the fact that they had experienced other cultures.
She was giving my dad a lap dance. We're fully cool, and she sent me a picture of their Nigeria. So like, that's not another culture. Like that is them.
No, it's not.
Being very, very PDA. Like,
well, you get. Okay, maybe.
So everyone's truth is different. So like, even though I agreed with him, but that is just not my truth. So I cannot say that's Nigerian.
That's what it is.
Narrative.
So let's not get too worried about that.
But let's not. No, but like,
it has changed already.
Do better than our parents.
I'm going to suffocate my children. Like my children are going to beg me to stop saying I love you. Yeah.
So we have next we have Toyin Lawani's birthday.
Wait, who exactly is that girl?
Toyin Lawani.
What movie has she been in?
Toyin Lawani.
She's a fashionista.
She was an actress.
A designer. She's like one of Nigeria's. She may have featured in some movies, but that's not her core.
I just know her. Like fashion, I don't know what she does.
Fashion is like
she owns. I don't know if she's the heir to a certain type of. I'd call it a conglomerate because they're into fashion designing. They're into school of fashion. They're into food. They're into cosmetology. They're into. So they have like a hub. They own a. She owns a hub like that on Falau Shiba Road, Lekki. It's called Tiana's Place. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they own that. She owns that place, and it's something that was passed on from her mom. I don't know if she has any royal affiliations.
Yeah,
but she controls that line now.
Fair enough. Yeah. What does this woman do?
She controls that line. Mm-hmm. She has a reality TV show. She's into almost everything.
She just wants to be out there. She wants to be like all up in your face.
Well, it's not like she wants to be out there. She is out there.
She's out there, but she wants more. It's not enough for her. She wants
like these pictures now are more to put her out there more.
Yeah, but my question is, were the pictures necessary? I'm just asking.
I do not think so.
You know, there's one with She's totally topless.
Yes, but she was.
I mean, the nipples are not showing, but
there's another one that she wasn't really facing the camera. She was.
And then there's one of her.
It's obvious that she wasn't. She wasn't.
Yeah.
Did she really now break this?
She has cracked it a bit, not really break, but she just cracked.
I don't know about
cracking. We're discussing it, so
I don't know about cracking. I don't know.
Discussing it, so technically.
I don't know about. Well, yeah,
but she has a very nice body. She has a very nice body.
I know. I think she did enhance her body, which I do not have a problem with. You understand? And I believe that since then she's been more.
But she said there is a gym that helped her.
I disagree. I completely disagree.
Work at the gym helped her.
I
achieve that body.
Disagree. Find me.
She has a nice body. She tried. Photo shoot was.
Why? No, I'm serious. I disagree. There's nothing wrong with enhancing your body, but let's not lie about it. I disagree. Particularly her booty, it changed and it was nearly overnight. No, please introduce me to that gym.
My doctor did a good job.
And I just took my DNA test. Dun da da. 100% Nigerian. Baba. When you gonna learn her? Can't frame a earner. Came with the noose. I freed myself like Nat Turner.
Baba.
Baba. You American.
No, Baba. But in the video it goes Baba. That's how it says it. Okay.
Baba.
You know, part of the line goes 100% my DNA, 100% Nigerian Baba. So I think he may have done his, ancestry DNA test.
Poor guy.
Okay.
And it may have shown
that is mostly
that,
Nigerian.
He has some Nigerian blood.
And he's excited that he's Nigerian.
But the truth is, have you noticed that everybody wants to associate with being Nigerian?
No. Externally, we look good, but inside, we look whiskey, they don't copy show you the good part. You're like, oh, Nigeria, they bubble. But internally...
The other day, who did I see? Was it there's one I saw, he was wearing like a full-on senator outfit.
This is Casanova.
I'm like,
on Valentine's Day.
Imagine coming to Nigeria, eating in Danfo Bistro, staying in Lekki, you think that is Nigeria.
Nigeria is sweet. Not go to the ghetto part of Nigeria.
But I also think, and then you see this whole Kevin Hart too,
Yes!
There's Kevin Hart.
Yes.
But it's the biggest black nation in the world. So
I agree. So, plus, I feel like it's all strategy. Because if you can crack into, they don't know that we don't buy music yet. We tell them that we don't. Of course, okay, maybe we'll watch their videos on YouTube.
No, but if Nigeria fucks with you, like, it's a big deal.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Why do you think our sister Steph London and Bono Boy?
Like, it's a big deal.
I mean, it's a good thing, though. It's just that we were here saying, hey, this is our Nigeria.
Nigerians are really on our page, commenting,
it's not even really
supporting her.
It's just Nigeria's trash.
I'm happy for you people.
Nigeria is not trash.
Nigeria is not. I didn't say it though.
Nigeria is not trash.
But Lagos is. I said it.
Lagos is not trash. I will not say that.
Lagos is trash.
That. Lagos is not trash.
It is a
Don't
scam.
say that my state. Well, I'm not from Lagos. However, I have adopted it as my second state. I will not take that.
What I said.
I will not take that.
I love Lagos, but Lagos is trash.
Lagos is not trash.
Lagos is not trash. Lagos type of people to run away from Lagos.
I feel like, I was looking at, during this election thing, I was looking at the map, right? And I was looking at all the other states that had 1 million people and, a few. And I looked at Lagos that has 5 million people.
Look at
one there will mistakenly jump, will break into the water. I hope that never happens. Because I'm like,
Lagos is tiny.
And people are saying, oh, you know what? It's because of, when you have, because of.
There are many coastal.
There's so many coastal lines. And you're asking.
All the south are coastal states. All the south states are coastal states. So what are we saying?
I don't know, but there's just something about this city that we love.
See, no matter where you go to, you will always miss Lagos.
I doubt it. When I was in Kaduna, I did not miss
Lagos. I lived in Delta, and my only hope for the next day was that one day. I'm sorry, I love Delta. Don't get. No, the truth is, I feel like those states when you are retiring, like 50. There's something about the hustle and bustle of Lagos. It just makes you want to.
I was born and bred there, so nothing. If I was paid my same salary in Kaduna, I would relocate and I'll be a king.
But you can go to Kaduna and get paid. You even get paid more, actually. So why are you here?
You want your no, tell me. As in what?
journalism.
In Kaduna,
yes.
it is trash. It is almost non-existent.
No,
I'm
the
telling
truth
you
is,
this.
so why can't you go there and set up a system that will make you earn big bucks?
You know, not everybody has this CEO mentality. I'm Yoruba, and Yorubas were born to be employees and not employers.
There are national TVs there. There are national stations there.
Nobody watches Kaduna television. It's only food that can blow it.
In Kaduna there. I just feel that
nobody watches their local channels.
Go and get a job in the bank. I mean, nowadays you can read Edo language and still work in the bank.
And you're good. I forgot to say something about this election thing. That guy that was doing that sign. That guy's job is soft.
Is it soft?
Soft game. How is it soft?
Well, they were alternating. Okay. How much are they going to probably going to pay him 1 man money? All he has to do is.
That's the civil servants. They won't pay him that much.
I heard that something happened in South Africa. That when Mandela died, that there was this guy that was doing signs. That they now found out that the guy has been doing fake signs since. And who is possible that he has been on there? He has been the god of. He has been the god of those signs. Something. So they found out during Mandela's death or something like that the guy has been doing fake signs. The guy has crashed out. I was laughing.
Who called him out?
That's the thing. They don't need that. They don't need that. No. The reason why they are doing is because they don't want people. They don't want the people who cannot like talk or hear. They don't want them to feel left out. Of course. So they want to they're just doing it for show. You know, I see no people.
Wait, who called them out?
There are people actually watching.
That was so funny.
And I think we have a lot
the guy has been eating
people in Nigeria.
Yeah. The guy has been eating. The guy has been eating up that thing. So someone that can come and sell his horses.
Those who are deaf and dumb. Shockboy sign language.
It's not fair. Some, yes. I met a girl at Ikate.
You have to learn this thing in the school.
Yes.
And their schools are more expensive than the normal schools.
Not all the time. You have schools, public schools that even cater to them.
Public schools.
Yeah.
So talking about Wyclef, do you think he's Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa? What does he look like?
South person. Doesn't look Yoruba. Doesn't look Igbo. It looks probably South.
It looks like it.
And I'm sure it's not 100%.
It looks like Edo.
Edo, no, it doesn't have their nose now. It doesn't have his I'm sorry, Edo.
I think Edo.
Technically, you are part Edo if you do a DNA test.
I'm not part Edo. I mean, Edo is a beautiful state. I schooled there, but I'm.
Delta was once Bendel.
It was Bendel. Yes. I was in the Del part of it.
Yeah,
they shared it like that. So it was they knew it was Benin and Delta. Before then, I said, you know what? Let's just.
If you do a DNA test, I can bet you have forefathers from Edo State.
I say I don't have forefather from Edo State.
I will bet my balls are part of my destiny.
Okay.
That you have both of
That's
you
too far.
have forefathers from Edo State.
Down.
You are Delta first of all.
Maybe forefathers from Yoruba, not
Edo State.
Not Edo is almost Yoruba. You know that, right?
Yes. You find most Deltans speaking Yoruba. Most
Deltans, yeah.
Speak Yoruba. If at least if you're in gathering of like 10 Deltans, at least 5 or 7.
Maybe the ones in Lagos, not the ones in Delta.
The ones in Delta State too.
They speak Yoruba. I don't fully agree with it.
They speak Yoruba, I don't know.
I can bet we have Edo blood in you.
I don't have
I know they fly and stuff and you want to deny that flying aspect.
It's okay.
See me, I'm here this time. Okay.
I wish we had this DNA test and stuff. Let's check.
I don't have Edo blood.
I want to say something. I've forgotten that now. To say talk.
That man song, they already know.
Do you like this? You remember?
It's about the elections. I forgot why I did it.
Do this.
And this talk.
Yeah, let's talk about these guys that were presidents.
If I know you.
Fela Jorote and Showori, if they are going for smaller posts, I think they had a higher chance of winning.
Banky W first.
Did he win actually?
He lost. He lost to Obanikoro. But I've never been any prouder of him.
He said he would stop doing music, so since he has lost, now what's going to happen?
If there's a political party, I'd hope that he'd want to, partner with, the current winner.
Okay.
To maybe, if the goal is to create a better Nigeria,
yes,
it shouldn't matter who is there. You should be able to work.
And I'm saying banking now.
That's what I'm saying. That maybe
we'll continue.
Yeah, MDP is a party already. He's already I'm sure if they want to, what they call it, run again in next 4 years, they better start now. So I think he might want to, get himself occupied with that, a couple of other types of projects. Yeah. You were talking about somebody before I said...
I'll ask you a question. Do you think it was tampered with, the Banky's stuff? Because it was on the island and...
That's very tough.
We know the island one was more objective than the one on the mainland. So
yeah, I think I remember what
asking for your opinion now, do you think it was tampered with, the votes?
Maybe not. Maybe not. But what I do know is that Banky outdid himself in terms of numbers. He outdid himself. Like his campaign was obvious. He worked hard and he got the numbers from all that hard work. Do you understand? But then again, you're also going to look at, the backgrounds and the people that Banky pretty much appealed to. Yeah. So maybe that definitely may have affected. Plus, I can imagine our parents, people, this one where they sing.
Yeah.
Waiting in one do for, so I feel like it was people our age that pretty much believed in him more.
Yeah.
But I love the bold step he took. Yeah. I think that's the most important thing. He made an impression. That's all that matters.
So I remember what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
People turn this election things to like big fights. Igbos, Yorubas, Hausa.
And it's painful. No, it is not Igbo, Yoruba, not Hausa.
Okay, let's say Igbo, Yoruba attacking themselves online. I told you about my friend in Osun State that attacked me. Like, he posted. Okay, I said something that was. What I said was not even too much. My mouth is no big past my mouth. I talk. You understand? The guy now really attacking me. He attacked me. Now I didn't even talk to him. I didn't reply based on tribe. But he attacked me based on my tribe. I'm Igbo. I said, "Oh, you Igbos are this." So my all Igbos in general.
Bigots. I think I remember you showing me that.
This, what that. And I'm like, Baba, there's not gotten to that now. We're just arguing as adults. I'm not bringing any tribe into this. I'm just saying what I feel, and I'm not bringing Yoruba. I'm not bringing Hausa. So why should you bring Igbos and start insulting? Even insult me again on top of that? No, that's not necessary. And this man, even when APC won, this man is older than me. That man can give birth to me. He actually now replied and said, haters, something. The man is. I was like, I had to reply and say, you're such a child. Grow up, please. Like, why would you? He entered. I told him, grow up. Why would you? He now wrote laughing, and I laughed. I said, grow up, sir.
The Yoruba way, grow up, sir.
So that was. Even online, Twitter was crazy. Igbos and Yorubas were just attacking each other. I think you were even talking about that on your Instagram.
I think this tribal stuff is taking us back 800 years. Like,
true.
I thought we've passed this stage of tribe. And the worst part is that the Igbos and Yorubas are fighting over these two northern guys who are actually close friends.
That is the thing. After
and
this election,
the northerners are not fighting themselves.
And break bread.
It is now us. Like, I don't.
They go behind closed doors and break bread. They'll eat, drink wine.
But I have
you know what they are doing.
Popular.
No. I can abuse you based. You like PDP, you like APC, you a bastard. Cool, nobody cares. But saying if you
breaking
do
friendships because of APC and PDP, why?
No, if you do, but not because of tribe. Like, I hate anything tribal fight over. Like, really.
But if we're going to be honest,
okay,
yes, tribalism is very bad. But haven't you guys noticed that there's a serious divide between Northerners and
everybody else,
other tribes in Nigeria,
because they have the numbers?
And if you ask me, I'm sorry, I hope nobody comes for me.
Define divide, please.
I think it is high time
that
we shared our Gary.
Okay, true. But
Reality also said that.
How does that relate to the Igbos and Yorubas fighting?
No, Igbos and Yorubas. First and foremost, now, when during the elections, you heard about them,
the Yorubas,
harassing Igbo people and telling them not to come and vote. Don't forget that APC is majorly a Yoruba party. Forget the fact that Buhari is representing them. Tinubu is APC.
But because
do you understand? So
because he owns it doesn't mean because most northern states, right? Yes,
predominant.
The CEO is
predominant. Predominant.
But the northern states have APC. The East.
No, they do. I'm saying that is part of the reason why they stopped Igbos from voting, because they were thinking
they knew Igbos.
Exactly.
They knew
Igbos were going to vote PDP.
There now.
Yes. So I think we need to start tackling it from there. You can't blame an Igbo person who's trying to defend themselves or trying to say, you know what, why are you harassing me? Is it because
but talking about my own, he attacked them. Why did he attack me? It was Yoruba man attacking me than Igbo.
Don't use one idiot to listen.
Oh,
I don't know.
Fine, I agree.
The truth is, we may never be able to completely disregard tribalism. We may never be able to.
It saddens me, and I think Nigeria owes the Igbos an apology. That Biafra stuff, they soon apologize to the Igbos.
Apologize to me.
You are not Igbo. Like,
I'm Igbo.
No, like
and you're not tribalistic.
We're
not Igbo. Do you hear that? No
there's
problem.
no Igbo old money in Nigeria. Do you know?
There's no Igbo old money.
Like old money from the East.
I disagree.
No.
There's
Like
no old money from
I
the East.
disagree.
no, I'm not saying there's
Define
no money.
old money first.
Like
Let's start
money
with that.
from Obafemi Awolow's time kind of money.
I
All the money that they have in the East now is new money.
I disagree.
When the war happened, all the Igbos were sent away and brought back, and they had to start from the scratch. You don't get.
Okay.
Like going back to all these old people's time, like there's no old Igbo money. It's all new money, not Yaoba new money. But like I don't know how to explain this stuff, but like the Igbos were really marginalized. They began from the scratch. You get, and Nigeria never apologized to the Igbos for
All
fucking them
that
up.
day.
Yes.
And Igbos are so nicely spirited because they don't exactly have issues. And it's just sad. It's just very sad.
Just for Nigeria.
To be honest, on some days, I see the logic behind Biafra. I still think it's stupid. Let's not play.
I don't see any logic with it.
No, sometimes no. Let's be honest. You just mentioned
it will be the
Sometimes-
same. It will be the same trash leaders. That is now.
No.
If I know, okay, if they split, they'll be fine. It will still be the same.
But
trash
there's a lot
version
of segregation,
Nigeria.
especially when it even comes to leadership. Like, you need to see how they disregard, say,
No.
one.
I would explain why. If there was no Biafra tension,
That's what I said.
and an Igbo guy went, he would have won. But because there's Biafra tension, if
No.
an Igbo guy goes, I am
No.
scared that we will split up.
Let me tell you
That's the
why
truth about it.
they don't regard. See,
I wouldn't
they
know
already
that. Is it
Northerners
Yoruba? No.
own, like, they have the numbers.
Who? Hausas.
Hausas, they have the numbers. So when it's not easy for an Igbo man to say he wants to come.
Fam, if an Igbo man partners with
Let's
the
share
West,
our
As the
Gary
president,
now.
we will vote him. Yorubas don't care.
Let's share.
Yorubas
are less tribalistic.
If an Igbo man
not
can win the
agree.
heart
I mean,
of a Yoruba man, Yorubas will vote that. They will vote the Igbo man forget.
Let's share our
See, things are really-
Lord Lugard.
Things are
Wahala
really
to
the
ti
politics
da.
that they play
Oh,
against us, though. So I don't think we can even dissect this thing very well. So let's just leave it.
Let's share our Gary. Me, I'm saying no.
Nigeria owes Igbo
Let's share our
people an
Gary. The line is
apology.
there. It's not even hard. You see, do they want Abuja? They can have it. Let's share our. I'm not even saying we should share Yoruba and Igbo and Anioma and all of that. If you leave Anioma and Igbo people and tell them, see, you people should behave. We all behave. Money, you see that? Anyway, Cynthia, I don't want to be
It's not something we're going to
Stop, say it.
We're hardworking. We're hardworking. So we're not going to be like, we need.
I'm saying it to against though. Me, I don't want to come and kill me tonight. I'm just saying that we need to share our Gary. I mean, they are fine. They have cows. They have milk. They are fine.
Jesus
I don't shoot any.
Jesus.
I don't shoot any shots.
And I'm not outside.
It will grow milk.
Me, I'm just.
Calcium.
They'll be fine.
But the Anglo are not.
They'll be okay. They have tomatoes. They have yam. We don't want to. We'll be fine with our. What do we have? We'll be fine. Anything that we have.
Business
fine.
sense.
No, we'll be okay. We can buy
Igbo
the
Gary.
house from there. We have
Gary,
Gary.
we have
There is
cassava.
Ijebu Gary. By the time we drink Ijebu Gary, they drink yellow Gary tomorrow. We will be fine. No, because me, I don't want to do again.
On that note, to end
They're going
this.
to look from you. I'm sorry.
On that note,
So that means if there's Biafra, you go back to your.
I'm not going to-
No. You said you're
I'm not going to.
doing.
I said I'm not doing it again. I mean
We did not,
with
okay.
the North. I'm sorry, but if you look at it, the truth is there's so much difference between
Even our cultures, like
so much
we
difference.
have almost nothing in common.
So
If
much
I'm being real.
difference. And
that's why I said that even the Hausas don't even regard Atiku like that because they see
I don't
him.
agree with that narrative though.
I kind of agree with that. He married an Igbo
don't
woman.
agree.
it's a big
I don't
valid.
agree with that
It's a big
narrative.
That's what I think.
they
and
see
I-
Buhari as their own. You know, somebody who will stand for them any day, anytime. But Atiku is very liberal. Atiku,
Yes.
you know, is in bed
Very
with
Igbo.
many other, you know, I don't know, man.
So if you are saying this, then it means that these people did not vote him and there was no rigging because you are saying
Don't
they don't
attack
like
us
him.
like that.
I'm not attacking.
I'm just
No,
saying.
no,
I'm
I'm
just-
not
me,
attacking.
I'm
I'm
just saying.
clarifying.
You want to know the honest truth, in my opinion.
If they don't like him,
do you want to know the
they
truth,
won't
in my
vote him.
opinion?
Meaning no
Do
rigging.
you want to know the
Okay.
honest truth, in my
Yeah.
opinion? You see the margin, the very large margins between Atiku and Buhari.
Yeah.
Look at all the places that it happened. It was mostly in the north. In the north.
I don't
And
care.
if you ask me, if things were fair, if there was no foul play on either side, if Buhari was going to win Atiku, it happened by very slight margin.
Yeah.
4 million people. That's a lie. I don't believe that 4 million additional people want Buhari back. I'm sorry.
But do you know the illiterates vote more than the illiterates in this
I
country?
agree.
Yes, I
mean,
And they outnumber us by far. So
yes, but do you also know that cows and goats
vote
in the north?
I know children voted, but not cows and goats.
Well, me, I think that cows and goats don't print. I don't know, but
All is well, Sha.
all is well, though.
All is well.
By the end of the day, somebody just said, you know what, whether Buhari wins or not win, have you not been
fine.
providing your own power yourself?
will leave.
Have you not been providing your security?
I'm my own
Have you not been-
minister
have you
of
not been-
power. Forget it.
Let's not.
I'm my own minister of power, minister of
fine.
Fine, but I think that's the spirit we shouldn't condone, because when everybody's like, hey, we'll just stay for 4 years, we're so
It's
used
not like
to
you have
hardship.
it. Like,
We're so,
what
why
can you do
don't
about
we
it?
have a choice?
The only power we had was voting and, put to expire. So what else can we do?
So our votes did not count. To be honest, I feel very, very, very discouraged to vote in the forthcoming gubernatorials, because I'm like, I mean, if my votes did not, in quote, really count for this one, what's the point? Since they already know who's going to rule them.
They're saying they rigged. I don't think they're going to try and rig this one as much as.
Oh well, it's all good.
The rigging is always more on the presidential.
That means you'll be leaving the next time. Buhari will not be. If he's alive.
And Buhari said it's going to be leave. It's not going to do more than 4
I'm
years.
not the one that said he's alive, bro.
It's a question, no.
I'm not the one that
I meant the pets in Buhari's house. If the pets will be alive.
Okay, guys, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
This is the end of Vibe Convos, and I still remain Faith, Mommy Yo, and see you next time. Bye.
Kindly follow us across all our social media platforms on Vibedotng.